Hey guys, alright, just before the maintenance is up, I'm just going to pop this open. I want to get one more booster. Since my other 6-hour booster is nearly up, I don't want to kick off my rainbow just yet, but I want to have these two boosters sitting, hopefully this one and another one, sitting ready after the update. And there's one more deck I wanted to try. This little electric deck, just a little bit of prep for the potential UX Pikachu that we're going to get, and also just a little bit of fun to see how the Voltorb and Electrodes deal in this meta. So I've got two Voltobes set for Evos into Electrode, as well as one just straight Electrode. And then with Delphox for just a bit of plate recycling and Z moves, while we don't have any other Z moves. And then we've got Coco and Zapdos, and I just want to use Zapdos again. I think Zapdos could potentially be great in the meta. But Ultra Beast. No, whoever sees an Ultra Beast like this anymore? I know I haven't in a long time. Well, let's see how we do. Let us see how we do. So, what is he gonna do first? I've got my two double chances. I haven't actually used them since buying a second double chance plate, so this will be very, very interesting for me. Now, I'm guessing he's going to go defensive, probably with Ampharos, maybe Phoebus, as those I see those two being his two gold defenders. Okay, so what I want to try and do, I want to try and set up the whole Electrode Explode thing by his goal. So I want to send up a Voltorb next. Put Voltorb right beside his goal. I could potentially. Okay, so he's going for the throw. I could potentially double chance, go for an Explode, but I'm not gonna try this time. And plus, he only will evolve into Milotic, so we will see what Mr. Bantam will do. If he does throw the jellyfish down, I'm just going to go at it with Zapdos. Here we go. I was hoping he'd do it on my entry, but in the middle. So I'm just going to go for this. The old double chance with Zapdos. He's got about just under 50% chance to survive if I can roll my gold. And if he doesn't roll his gold, my opponent is going to be in trouble. So let's do this. Let's get that gold. Alright, well, he had pretty good chances of that happening. Oh well, next game. So, this is one interesting thing is going to be how Zapdos will be in the meta. Because I think if electric decks come back, Zapdos has always been a great mon, or always used to be a great mon in the meta, but always somewhat unreliable. But I think in the current meta, I think his purple and blue could be very good. So I don't know. I just think. Ooh, I'll take some gems. And how about some more? No. So let us see. What can we do? Let's see if we can actually get this. I nearly could have pulled it off if Zapdos won the roll, and like if my opponent didn't roll blue. Maybe I could have won that, but I don't know. I think there could be a spot in the meta for the old Electrodes and Voltorbs. And here we go. Now this is more like what you see in the metas: Mega Blastoise, Haxoruses, and takeaway mons. The only other thing is like ghosts. So let us see. What is my opponent going to do? How is he going to lead out? Probably with Fracture. There we go. And I'm just going to go lead out with Coco. See if I can take an entry early, and then start pressuring him with the little electric balls. So There we go. Coco up, make sure he can't use that Mega Blastoise. Or if he does, he's going to have to risk it. So that's like, if I was him, I probably would have put like the purple or the brown alien on the entry. So I want to try and push Voltorb up, although I won't be able to get past that fracture. So this is where I think Zapdos could be pretty good, because there are a lot of mons with just little annoying purples, and this deck is a perfect example. Like, roll me some gold. And see, this is where the purple on Zapdos is actually okay as well. I don't mind rolling some purple into things like this. And for most things, the purple won't be a loss. So I kind of want to jump over and attack, but also I want to find out if you pull off the Thunder Charge marker of Zapdos, then you jump over a Hex or Fracture. You don't have to attack, if I'm thinking correctly, because you've now pulled off a marker, then you jump over. You cannot place the marker because you have to attack, and then your turn ends, is what I'm thinking. There we go, Delphox. I don't mind you being confused. Alright, so now I want to start using some plates. I'm going to use some plates because Delphox is confused. Delphox is going to be a miss machine. I'm going to be getting my plates back. So this is my time to shine. There we go, Zapdos. Here we go. Boom. Zapdos Coco, man. Because Zapdos Coco combo come back. Now he's got to get his little alien away. And I don't mind. See, now I'm in a position, because I've got him away from Zapdos. He's highly unlikely to take away my Zapdos. But I do want him to get taken away. So I don't mind if my Voltorb gets taken away, because if he takes away my Voltorb, his Mon goes back to the bench, and then I've got both of his entries locked down. And this is what you do against. Oh, okay. So he wants the long throw. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I've got a couple of max revives. I do have a Rocky Helmet. What I'm gonna do is get out my Electrode. So if he long throws, he's got a long throw on his backline for Fracture. And then if he does that, I want to throw out my Electrode to get knocked out. And then if Electrode gets knocked out, okay, shall I get another Voltorb? I'm going to get another Voltorb just so if I put my Electrode where, if he knocks out Coco, I put Electrode there, he knocks out Electrode, I could potentially be able to knock him out, as well as knock out his takeaway Mon, and then get Voltorb on the entry. And for those of you who don't know, I will touch on their abilities and wheels after this match, just because I know there's going to be some people who are like, what do you mean about Electrode knocking out Voltorb? So let's see if we can get it to work, and if it doesn't work, either way I'll go touch on it after this and have a little show of the deck, because this is actually feeling quite nice. Oh man. So the interesting thing is that if he rolled white into my white, I would get knocked out, but then he would get knocked out as well, because anything over 101 gets knocked out with Electrode. And that's where I think the Voltorb and Electrode, beautiful, take yourself away. This just went like perfectly to plan. So amazing. So right now he's got the only way he's lost, unless he Mega Blastoises and rolls his blue, and then my Electrode and my Delphox have to roll white to his blue. There we go. And I'll take a plate back for that too. Thank you, Delphox. Thank you, Delphox. So the idea is to get Delphox status, cycle through, use your max revives, keep on pumping through, and hopefully that works. That kind of like that just like fell into place perfectly. So, does this have a potential place in the meta with all the super high damage? I will go into the decks and have a little show of what the deck is and what I mean about, because I didn't really get to show them off and what their white attacks do or what their abilities do. So I'm sure there'll be some of you out there who've forgotten who have haven't even been around to see them and to see them in use. Maybe I'll use this in the after the new update. Let me know if you guys want to see that. But so this is the deck I'm running: double max revive, double chance, X speed, and this is Electrode. So when this Pokemon is knocked out, you can knock out one of your Voltorbs on the field, and in all of Pokemon that are next to it, all the Pokemon that are adjacent to it. So the way this deck was made is that you want to park your Voltorbs next to your opponent's Mons. When your Electrode get knocked out, you knock out your Voltorb, knock out your opponent's Mons, especially difficult Mons that can be annoying to get rid of. And Voltorb has the Shock Blast, just like Electrode. They both have this attack. If the battle opponent spins an attack of 101 or more damage, the battle opponent is knocked out. So, in a super high damage meta, this is a really cool little cycle deck, and can cycle through things that can be annoying, especially with the explosions and that Shock Blast. It could be pretty cool, especially in the super high damage metas with Z moves. They've got a lot of purple, they've got a lot of high damage killing, and if you can cycle them off with max revives, I think it potentially could have some potential. I was thinking maybe, oh man, I'm thinking like so many combos that I've been thinking just needs more Mons in it. Like I'd like them to have Molotech to confuse Delphox so I can just get plates back, but there's just not enough space. And Zapdos with Coco, the big 100 gold, is actually really good, especially 130. It's still good, it's not super OP like it kind of used to be. But it's still good, and especially there's a lot of purple and annoying purple in the meta. So I think Zapdos could have a potential place, and Thunder Charge is still a very good move, as well as there's not that many 3 stars. Like now Blaze isn't being used as much. It's not so bad if you're rolling Thunder Charge, but that's the deck. This is the Electrodes. Do you guys want to see this post Z-Move update? This is going to be like all the time I have. I've got enough time just to click off the next booster, so hopefully we'll see you guys soon. You guys will be watching this, well, I would have had to watch this by the time you guys are hearing me now. Boosters coming, the update is live soon, and see you with some updates, with the update.